Welcome to Cadwell Park. It's round 7 of Bennetts BSB for 2025, and it's starting to get serious now in the championship. This is a test. James, of all the circuits on the calendar, they're all quirky, they've all got their pros and cons, but there's nothing quite like 18 laps around this place.
Now, I'm just going to say, when you said 18 laps, I just thought, oh man, I remember doing that on bikes with less power, and I'll tell you, 18 laps around here, the distance is about the same as we run everywhere, but 18 laps in terms of physical effort around this place is immense.
It's eyes on the lights here, 18 laps coming up, and we're underway. Good start from everyone really on the front row, but Brad Ray, as he so often does in 2025, has got the best of them. Into turn 1 he leads. Immediately Danny Kent trying to battle with Tommy Bridewell. Rory Skinner was in a bit hot there into Coppice corner.
One of the Kawasaki's got a great start. Is that Cook or is it? That looks like Hidden. Yeah, great start. Just muscling through past Tom Stacey into Coppice.
For the first time then they charge up towards Park Corner, and Kyle Ride here thinking about a move on Brad Ray. He had that inside line. It's tight through here, remember. Yeah,
Chris and Hidden knew that Storm Stacey would be right behind him with probably a quicker bike down the straight, so he defended like mad going into Park there.
Storm Stacey a bit wild on exit there as well. Through the gooseneck and down towards Mansfield for the first time. This is where Brad Ray wanted to be.
Yeah, and he knows where he's good, and where he is good is from here onwards. It's a third sector, which includes the bottom of the mountain, the left and the right, and then especially Hall Bends. The timing and the accuracy of Brad Ray this weekend has been immense through here.
Not the best of starts for Nesbitt. He's given himself early work to do.
Yes, he has, yeah.
7th place at the moment.
And it's difficult here. Yeah. It's really difficult to make those passes and make them clean.
So for the first time, they head down through Barn Corner and will cross the line. Brad Ray increase his gap too much through the trees.
No, he didn't. No.
Over the line, a 1:30.3 from a standing start.
Yeah, difficult to know how to really judge that in terms of speed. Well, all I can tell you is on a 1 litre bike at a track day, a fast man, if he did a 1:30 on a flying lap, you would give him the prize of the day. Honestly, that is not mucking about.
Certainly isn't. Tommy Bridewell here isn't knocking about either, and he's trying to make a move on Kyle Ride, and there was just enough room for him to squeeze through on the Honda. Yeah. Good stuff from Tommy.
Absolutely brilliant pass. I thought having to sort of skirt his way around Kyle Ride's right leg when he dangled it there might have just cost him a bit of time coming out the corner.
There's just been some signs this weekend that we've got Tommy back from 2023, 2024.
I agree. Yeah, he said they've got a benchmark with the bike setup that seems to work really.
Oh, that's Danny Kent.
Danny Kent. Oh, that's, yeah.
Such a shame for him after such a great run of form in the last 5 races. Danny Kent, unfortunately, down and out at Mansfield.
Yeah, and a really good start. That's the start he wanted. Yeah, unfortunate for Danny.
And it just highlights, James, how easy it is for things to go wrong here.
Yeah, exactly the same crash as Tommy Bridewell had earlier in FP3. And it's easily done. It's really downhill. It's left-handed, maybe just a little bit of a sort of early on in the race. Yeah, it's gone quick. You're not getting that back. Once you get a sort of lock up on the front end when you're letting over like that, it don't matter how quick your reactions are or how good you are going down the road.
Charlie Nesbitt trying to get through there on number 79, Storm Stacey. This is the fight for 5th and 6th.
Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 riders underneath the existing lap record. Well, the previous one.
Oh, Charlie Nesbitt through Chris Kerr.
That's a brave one, is that? Because you go quick round there up the inside of somebody, that puts you right offline for the gooseneck.
He's going to have another look here down into Mansfield.
Yeah, he's got it stopped.
Sits up, Storm, but that's worked.
Brilliant, yeah.
Andy Irwin just up behind them as well in 7th place, but Nesbitt, he's had speed here, not just this weekend, pretty much ever since he's become
a superbike rider.
A superbike rider, and before that.
And before that, yeah, he's always loved the place, yeah.
There is Glenn Irwin on the Nitrous Competitions Yamaha with Rory Skinner just up behind him. These guys are 12th and 13th. for whatever reason, just doesn't seem to be suiting Rory on the Ducati around Cadwell this weekend.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, I'd agree. Was third in the championship before Thruxton, and just doesn't look happy. The bike's moving around. It wasn't even that. That was a super sort of late braking effort from him. The rear's lifting. You get a lot of weight transference here. So there's a couple of three places on the track where you're hard on the power. That means the front is unloaded, the rear's sat down, and you go from shutting the throttle to the brake immediately, and the weight pitches forward. So you see that kind of movement from the rear going into the corners.
Meanwhile, in 4th, 5th and 6th, Christian Idden in there again.
Yep.
Top 5. You could just guarantee you hang your hat on Christian Idden.
Yeah, and we've been saying the Kawasaki's a little bit long in the tooth, and there's nobody else running one. And if it was the best bike, people would be running them. The bikes they've got to buy would be that bike. But actually, it can't be bad for him to hustle it round here like that. You can't override a bike and get this kind of position unless it isn't quite good. Did you see Charlie Nesbitt flicking to wall pegs? He's having a go at this. Yeah, if you look at Storm Stacey, he is really aggressive into the corner. You'll see the rear just sliding. He does that with the rear brake. He's got a bigger, beefier disc and caliper on the back than anybody else in this class runs.
Charlie Nesbitt weighing up a move here on Christian Idden.
It's difficult there because you're actually you get to the braking zone, if you're on that wide line, the bike's still leant over, so you can't get on the brakes as late.
Bridewell has gone down. Oh, what a shame.
That is a shame.
Brad Ray then, and that last sector was just starting to stretch, Tommy. It was a really solid performance from the former champion until that point. For Brad and Kyle, first and second, this will feel like a bit of a long and lonely race. Brad won't mind that, though, at the moment. Lapping in the low 26s, and now he can control this race from this position on the Raceways Yamaha.
Yeah, I mean, we know from the Thruxton and here for there's a big lift there, and if you actually close the throttle just at the wrong point, the weight transfers. You know what I was saying about the weight transfer? The rear lifts, and it can end up in tears. That's what I'm saying. A tiny mistake from the most accurate rider on the grid, arguably, and it can still go wrong.
Yeah, we've said it all weekend. We've said it over the years as well. Cadwell Park is unforgiving.
Yeah, completely. Yep.
Billy McConnell is up into 8th as well.
I was just going to say, is that Billy?
Great job.
Yes, sneaking past a world champion. Not every day you get to do that.
And I remind you, this is very much a privateer team.
Absolutely.
2-year-old Honda, that.
2-year-old Honda, but they put everything into it. The Fairburn Properties guys absolutely love coming racing. It's their escape from big business, basically, and they love it.
And Rory Skinner just starting to creep a bit closer to the pair of them as well. Perhaps a top 8 on the cards for the Scotsman. Brad Ray leads and controlling out front. 2 seconds up on Kyle Wright.
Yeah, the battle for the last place on the podium is the best, and it's going all the way, I do believe.
Christian Idden's most recent results: 4th, 4th, 5th, 7th, 4th. No, Nesbitt's gone.
Nesbitt.
He's done that before, unfortunately, and he's just asked a bit too much. Hopefully he's okay. It looks like he is. Meanwhile, I said we'll keep an eye on the gap out front. It's down to under a second on lap 16 of 18, and now we're looking at it.
I told you.
Kyle Wright is reeling him in.
If Brad Ray's let it drop back to a second and a half, and it isn't just one single mistake that's done that, this isn't, it would be, it's because it doesn't want it, not because he's managing it.
The championship leader versus the champion. former teammates, of course. They were set to be teammates again this year.
Let's just have a look. Has Kyle managed to conserve his tyre a little bit? If it is, it'll be a right-hander that you'll see it on. We're coming up to Barn Corner now, off camber. And we know how good Brad is there. Is Kyle a bit quicker there? Ooh, tighter line from.
I mean, it looks like he's carried a bit more lean angle.
I believe so, yeah.
Over the line, and there's nothing to split them now. Is there a twist in the tail here at Cadwell? Lap 17 of 18. Kyle Ryde, who has taken a big chunk out in the championship of late.
And did you see how exceptionally quick Brad was on the left-hander at Coppice, where maybe he's just got a little bit more tyre left?
Yeah, and you could saw again there, yeah, into Charlie's especially. A bit more lean angle from Kyle Ryde. And is he going to challenge immediately?
No, it's just a little bit too wide to get the brakes on as hard as Brad was able to do. He's running tyre though again on a right-hander, see that?
Yep, through Chris Curve now. Fastest laps of corner. Here we go, he's going to have a look here in Chris Curve. This is big, bold and brave from Kyle Ryde. Oh, and he touches!
Oh, I can't believe that.
That was so close.
Believe that. That was so close to the biggest crash, honestly. That's fourth gear. That's full-on fourth gear.
You don't see that too often, and he's still going here. He's lost, obviously, a bike length or two. I mean, that could have so easily been a huge crash.
I've never... Listen, this is as close as you get, look. He's gone up the inside. There's a little bit of room. He's been quite polite there. Brad, does he know he's there? Yeah, it's debatable whether he did know he was there. It was a harsh move if he...
I know,
yeah, because guess what? Tommy's been in that position. He knows how close that was to a big plane crash.
Wow.
Oof.
Unbelievable here then. So, out front, we start the final lap of the race. Is it going to be Brad Ray or is it going to be Kyle Ryde? We wondered, didn't we? Matt said on the grid down there, is this Ray versus Ryde?
Yeah, and this is definitely, even if Ray wins this, he's giving himself something, Kyle's giving him something to think about. I think Kyle's going to be close enough to have another go. Whether he's going to want to have another go after that.
Oh, it's a bit of a twitch from the rear end of Brad Ray. He's struggling for grip.
I agree.
Kyle Ryde, is he going to make his move now into Park Corner? Surely. He gets that inside line, he can't make it. Now, please, Kyle, don't attempt what you did last time at Chris Curve. It can't be there.
He's going to have to try it somewhere, and it's going to have to be out of a right-hander.
Is he going to do it again? Was it a rehearsal last time? He's got some speed, but not this time. Through the gooseneck. Where can he make his move?
It's going to be a right-hander. I think Brad's going to be quick on the left. This is a left. Mansfield's a left as well. Look, got good pace there.
Brad Ray trying to work hard here to defend this one. Kyle Ryde definitely not close enough to make a move.
Difficult to see where he's going to do it now. We know how good Brad is. Given the fact that he's got a worn tyre, it's like I can't see it now, honestly.
He's struggling for grip here, Brad Ray. How can he hold on out of the mountain and into Hall Bends? Kyle Ryde, is he going to try and create something big here?
He's going to be the hairpin if he can.
I don't know if he's close enough. He's going to have a look. No, he almost runs into the back of Brad Ray. It's not through there, and surely it's only one line through Barn Corner. The checkered flag out. Will it be a run to the line?
No, he's got grip. Might have the grip.
The checkered flag is out. It's a close one. Brad Ray just about holds on against Kyle Ryde.
You don't try a lot harder than them two boys, do you?
Wow.
Clearly Brad was coping with a degraded rear tyre there, especially on the right side.
And Andy Irwin is back on the podium.
Yeah, I mean, either of those for me, on Eden or Andy Irwin, would have been a win. That's brilliant.